Welcome back. Pastor Ben Crossan here again from Deerfield Friends Church, and we're continuing with our midweek recap on amazing faith from Luke 7, 1 through 10. And we pick up from the last video on our next point, a faith observed. We find the Roman centurion taking a step of faith, because when we use our faith, it's actually going to look like something. So what do we find the Roman centurion doing? He sends people to Jesus, so somebody will actually come. Who's that somebody? Jesus, the one worthy of the Roman centurion's faith. Because the Roman centurion didn't even find himself worthy of Jesus, like to be in Jesus' presence, to go to Jesus for himself. And then we find more humility coming out of the Roman centurion as we go through the passage. As Jesus is asked to come from the Jewish elders, and he starts actually coming to the Roman centurion's house. The Roman centurion sends his friends to Jesus and say, Jesus, I'm not even worthy of you coming to my house. Like, you just say the word. I believe in your power and authority enough that you can actually heal my servant just from where you're at. He understood Jesus' authority and power, because one of the secrets that we learned about how interacting with God rewards humble faith. Scriptures say in James that he gives grace to the humble. He opposes the proud, he gives grace to the humble. So if you're going to draw near to God, come in humility. And then after that, Jesus responds to the crowd that's following after him, and maybe even some of the friends, the community of the Roman centurion. And he wasn't even in the Roman centurion's presence. And he says this, did you guys just hear that? The passage actually says he was amazed. Jesus was amazed at what he heard. Did you guys hear that? I haven't even found this type of faith in all of Israel, in the family of God. And it says that they went back and found the servant healed. So Jesus found amazing faith, and from amazing faith, we find the fruit of amazing faith. Jesus requests what we ask of him. We draw near to him to see if we can find some mercy for our day. So the point of the message this past week was, use your faith. Your faith matters to you, to your community, and to God. The scriptures actually say in Hebrews 11:6 that we can't even please God without faith. Just want to read a verse from there right now, real quick. Hebrews 11:6. It says this, and without faith, it is impossible to please God. Because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him. And then the challenge of this past week is use your faith, cultivate it, kind of like a fire. If you ignore your faith for one day, you're going to tell the difference, kind of like ignoring a fire for one day. And if you ignore your faith for multiple days, weeks, even years, it's going to be kind of like ignoring a fire. You might not find much evidence. But like with a fire, when we come to Jesus, the spark of faith, he can ignite us. And we can choose to live in such a way to feed our faith more and more. And like a fire, it can grow. We can find warmth from the sweet love of Jesus, from Jesus himself, from his Father that he came to point to. And others can find warmth from our faith. And we can live a life that pleases God. So with that being said, thanks for coming again to Deerfield Friends Church Midweek Recap. If nobody's told you that they loved you today, we love you once again. And Jesus loves you so much more. Keep praying for me, the people around you, and for yourself to find out more of what that's all about. The sweet love of Jesus on your day. Have a good one. Bye.